Yes, what have we got here? Yeah, I know. I've already started working on it. And this is the first video I'm doing. I wasn't going to do a video on it, but I haven't done a video for a while, and I was thinking, you guys might want to know what's going on in the workshop. So here it is. A half disassembled KTM Duke 390. In a bit of a sad way, isn't she? And this bike came from a mate of mine, a work mate of mine, and he had it stolen. He'd left it parked in a car park overnight. Just circumstances, there's nothing he could have done about it. Went back to get it the next day and it was gone, unfortunately. And I can't remember how long it was missing for, but he'd given up on it. And he got a phone call from the police, said, "We've got your bike." So we went up to Perth and got it back. But unfortunately it was still going, it was running. I think those guys had been allegedly riding around doing drug deals and that on it. And to disguise it, they had absolutely covered it. I'm talking covered it in black spray paint. All the plastics, everything was just covered in this horrendous black spray paint. You can sort of see a little bit of it here and there that I haven't cleaned off. Let's have a look around here. There you go. See some on there. Or there. The wheels were covered in it. I've got most of the stuff off the wheels. Luckily I sell cheapo scungy paint, so it's come off pretty easy. You can see on the motor there, down in there, there's still some I've got to try to get off. You know, even like the brake caliper that was already black, they coated in this horrendous paint. So that's the story. That's what's going on. So we've been slowly working on a few bits and pieces. Put new fork seals in the forks, they were leaking pretty bad. Engine pipe, I'm just in the process of polishing that up. There's a rear shock, that was covered in black paint, so that's been pulled apart. There's a bit of a short video about that. I think I'll just chuck together a few highlights just of the bits and pieces. I've gone with a blue colour. All these bits here were originally silver. I don't know, just a bit of an experiment. I don't know how it's going to look. Anyway, we'll chuck those back on the bike. There's some of the plastics there, painted up, polished up, ready to start going back on. I'm pretty much ready, really, to start the reassembly of the whole thing. I might chuck a few photos in of what it looked like. Unfortunately, as I said, I didn't make any videos about it. Sort of the condition it was in, unfortunately. Sorry about that, guys. There's all the bits and pieces there. Alright. I'll show you a couple of videos. Some of that scungy black paint on there. And then we'll start putting it back together, eh? See what it's going to look like. Here we are in the spray booth. Just a couple more of the plastics. There's the spring, undercoated, waiting for a coat of white. There's some more plastics there. This is what you need. I've just cut this hole with the plasma cutter. This is a bit of I-beam, as you can see. And the spring will just sit nicely on there, so we can compress that spring. And this just bolts into the drawbar of the ute. Let's have a look. Now you'll see what I'm talking about. Tighten that up. Like so. Making sense now, hey? Alignment looks pretty good. Almost there. No fingers in the spring area. Now, have we got enough height here? Look at that. Too easy. Down we go. And this time, just like that. Done. And just like that, it's all back together. So the next job is going to be the fuel cap. This has obviously got to be painted blue because everything that was silver is going to be blue. But this thing has got so many bits and pieces to it, I'm going to have to try to see if I can get it apart somehow. That was easier than I thought. Just fell to bits. There's only one or two bits here. There's spring and some washers, some more springs, the key, some more bits and pieces, springs and more springs, more washers and more springs. I don't know what that is. Alright, now we've just got to paint this up. Piece of cake. bit cold here today for painting. This stuff goes on so much better when it's a little warmer. Now you might think the gloves are for my protection, but they're not. Well, they are partially, but they're mostly to stop me getting greasy fingerprints on the bits and pieces I'm about to clean. Doesn't take much to get a fisheye on your paintwork, I'll tell you now. This is how easy it is to get a bit of oil on your work. I thought I needed a new blade for the scalpel, so I went and got one, of course. Chucked it in, and look at that. Oil off the blade, just what we don't want touching on the surfaces. The paint I'm going to be using for these parts, I've got a fair few of them to do. It's just this duplicolor metal cast, and then there's a it's like a candy blue, translucent blue to go over the top of that, give it a nice finish. It's so hard to spray that candy blue. So easy to get a slightly different colour in it. Anyway, I think it worked out okay. we are back in the spray booth. Some of the Duke 390 parts with three coats of clear. These are all the other blue bits and pieces. They're looking pretty nice. I'm not sure, the colour looks a little too purple on the GoPro back screen. I don't know if it looks like that in real life. Real life. Anyway, there you go. All clear coated up, ready to bolt back on in a day or two. Oh, can you believe it? We're on to the final polishing run of all the plastics. Unbelievable. Coming good.
Hey, Mark, Donovan here, your artist in residence for all of November. I'm so excited. I'm going to be playing some of the old Tory classics and some of the country and blues music that I've grown up with.
There's a headlight assembly, all ready to go back on, all polished up, looking smick. There's only one problem. I can't remember how it goes. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure this bit goes somewhere, but I haven't worked it out yet.
Oh, it's time for some ninja assembly. Ooh, hiya. Ooh, yeah. On. On. I think that side, yeah. It's gotta go that way.
Oh man, what a mission. Trying to work out where all the little nuts and bolts and bits and pieces go. This little bottom bracket here, this had me stumped. It's been apart for, I don't know, 6 months. I'm just trying to work out where all the nuts and bolts and all the bits and pieces go to get it all sorted out. I'm getting there. I think I'm ready to put the light back in. All the wiring's done. Like I say, it's all pretty self-explanatory. There's no way you can join the two wrong plugs together. Everything just clips together. Then that folds up onto there. The only other problem I've got is there seems to be some clips there, those two holes there. I don't know what goes in there, they were missing. And to work out what screws to use for the top triple clamp there. And that'll be on. I'm getting there, slowly getting there. Caps reassembled. Paint job didn't come up too bad, so we'll put the fake screws in there. They're just clip-in ones. Well, it's hard to do it one-dimensionally, two-dimensionally. Anyway, they go in there, they're there, and then I've got some new stainless ones. They're not going to match, but at least you'll know which ones to unscrew. That's right. Sweet! Woohoo! Right, last piece of the Duke 390 puzzle. This is a windscreen. It's another eBay special. Not an AliExpress special this time, but eBay special. We'll see what sort of quality this is going to be. Acrylic. I don't think it'll be polycarbonate. Polycarbonate's a bit dearer. Bit better quality. It should be blue. Well, it is blue, kind of. Purpley blue, maybe. This was it 30 Aussie dollars on eBay from China. It doesn't look too bad. Yeah, it's a bit thin around the mounting holes, and they're a little bit off center. I don't know how they're going to match up there. It's a little bit unfinished out of the mold around here. It's a little bit rough. A little bit of wet and dry will clean that up. I am a bit worried about these holes. Let's go and put it on the bike and see how it looks. I'm not really going to over tighten these. I don't know how strong that plastic is. They're only screwing into a rubber mounting on the in the back of the speedo there anyway. Yeah, look, it's not perfect. What do you expect for 20 bucks or 30 bucks or something like that? But it looks alright. It looks alright from a distance. What do you reckon? Alright guys, you've watched the video. Now it's time for the big reveal. It's going to be good. Now the question is, how am I going to film this and do the reveal at the same time? What can I do? I don't know, we'll get the old magical mallet.
Oh, what does he want?
I haven't seen magical mallet around for a
Oh, I
while.
wonder where that is.
Been hiding.
Indeed.
Where are you, magical mallet?
I'm here, you flaming galah.
Ah, yeah, there you are.
Yeah.
How's about doing the reveal for us? What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to do the reveal. Yep, okay.
Alrighty then, let's do it. I'm going to go behind the camera.
This is going to
Here
be
we
good. All
Okay,
right.
magical mallet.
Radio.
Do your thing.
Bazoom. Yeah, that's what I call a reveal.
Magic mallet, what have you
Yeah.
done?
I've done the impossible as always.
What?
Yes. I'm on my way.
What is this?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's
I
getting
can't give
angry.
this to my daughter.
I'm getting out of here.
Can't
See you
ride
later. Woo!
This looks like some ancient old Harley Davidson. Oh no. What am I going to do? I don't know. I suppose it'll make a good project down the track at some stage. I reckon. Let's see if it still kicks over. Oh yeah. It's even got a little bit of compression. Hey, thanks Magic Mallet. You're a bloody ripper. This is going to be awesome. Still, I think I'll get this out of the way and get the right motorbike. Ta-da! Well, since the Magic Mallet stuffed up my big reveal, let's just go for a ride instead, eh? What do you reckon?